We've reached the quarter-finals, leaving 8 clubs with a burning desire to lift one of football's most famous pieces of silver.
Bruno Fernandes takes it, scores it, and does the magic again.
Bournemouth are into the quarter-finals of the FA Cup.
The 6th round lineup bears the hallmark of quality, with no fewer than 6 former winners.
Charlison's shot, Everton lead, they've turned it around so quickly.
Manchester City turning on the style here.
And Chelsea have the lead.
Welcome to the Emirates FA Cup highlight show. Coming up, we're at the King Power Stadium where 4-time beaten finalists Leicester City host 12-time winners Manchester United. Then it's to West London to see last season's runners-up Chelsea take on struggling Sheffield United. Can Manchester City keep their quadruple hopes alive? They travel to Goodison Park to face Carlo Ancelotti's Everton. And it's a South Coast derby in our other quarter-final tie as Bournemouth meet Southampton. Leicester hold the unenviable record for the most FA Cup final appearances without winning the trophy. One of their 4 losing finals came in 1963, when they were beaten 3-1 by today's opponents Manchester United. Since then, United have cemented their status as the nation's most successful club, with a further 9 FA Cups among their record trophy haul. In terms of domestic silverware this season, for both, it was now or never. Your commentators are Nigel Adderley and Matt Holland.
Perez, Vardy, Iheanacho waits in the centre. It's back towards Vardy. Henderson has to make the save, and it's scrambled away by Matic.
And he keeps drifting to that left-hand side, Jamie Vardy. When he gets the ball, he's actually trying to deliver the cross into the box for his strike partner. But it comes back nicely for him.
Well, that's an opportunity for Iheanacho, and a defensive shambles for Manchester United allows Kelechi Iheanacho to continue his hot goal-scoring streak.
Yeah, it's a shocker from Fred, trying to play out from the back. Fred just leaves his goalkeeper short. Iheanacho reads it brilliantly, rounds the goalkeeper, composed finish, but United guilty of giving a cheap goal away.
Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood once again. Fred's cross, and Schmeichel in the end has to turn the ball aside.
Well, it's a really dangerous ball in, aimed towards the goalkeeper. Any sort of a touch makes it difficult for Schmeichel. He's anticipating a touch. In the end, he just palms it away.
Telles. Pogba shrugs off Fofana initially, and the cross will find Van der Beek. He leaves it, and the equaliser is dispatched by Mason Greenwood.
Well, he was due one, Mason Greenwood. I think his performances have been pretty good recently, but he hasn't been able to get himself onto the score sheet regularly. It's superb work from Paul Pogba to spin, get the cross in, the awareness of Van der Beek to know what's behind him as well. And then Mason Greenwood is clinical and smashes it past Kasper Schmeichel to get United back into it.
Here is Tielemans. Vardy on the shoulder of Lindelof, but Tielemans goes for goal. And that's another terrific strike from Youri Tielemans.
Iheanacho has given Maguire all sorts of problems. He drags Maguire out of position again. And there's a big gap that appears for Tielemans, and he's allowed to travel and travel before he gets his shot away. And he finds that bottom corner superbly. Henderson on the stretch can't get there. But it's not great defending from United. Tielemans allowed to travel a long way without being opposed.
Here is Vardy, released by Iheanacho, in between Maguire, and he puts it wide. What a chance for Jamie Vardy, and that could have sealed Leicester's place in the semi-finals.
United have not played well, giving the ball away again. It's Greenwood this time, and this would have put the seal on it. I'm sure that would have been the end of it. His goal-scoring record hasn't been great of late, and he snatches at the chance and pulls it wide. He knows it's a glorious opportunity to fire Leicester into the semi-finals.
Albrighton over the free kick. Flighted in beyond Henderson and headed in by Iheanacho.
That should be it. Iheanacho at the double. And he just goes in unmarked at the far post. McTominay's the closest to him, but it's allowed to drift all the way through the box. Nobody gets tight. McTominay doesn't win the header. The man who's in rich scoring form right now. Looks like he's going to see Leicester through to the semi-finals.
Well, if there is to be a comeback, this needs to go in. Kasper Schmeichel has not really been tested since half-time. Bruno Fernandes will strike this, and this time Schmeichel is tested. That's an excellent save.
I'll tell you what, this is out the top draw. This looks like it's finding its way in the top corner.
McTominay. Ahmad. And it's all over. Leicester City are into the FA Cup semi-finals. It is finished. Leicester City 3, Manchester United 1.
Chelsea are serial winners. 6 of their 8 FA Cups have been won since the turn of the millennium. Delivering domestic trophies is the bare minimum of expectation, a fact that won't be lost on new boss Thomas Tuchel. They were strong favourites at home to Sheffield United, who didn't register a win this season until they met Bristol Rovers in the 3rd round. With relegation imminent, there was still hope that they might immortalise this season for the right reasons. Jonathan Pearce and Clive Allen saw this one.
That's a good ball out wide by Kovacic, finds its way to Hudson-Odoi, near post cross, Ramsdale's lost it. Chelsea claim the corner.
Well, they got away with that, Sheffield United. Ben Osborne tried to intercept the diagonal crossfield ball. He mistimes that. Now, can he find the cross? Odoi into that near post area.
Watch for Zuma here. He's always going to be going to him. Put away to Chilwell. Back into the mix, it's gone and it's an own goal. I think it's gone in off Ollie Norwood.
Well, you were right, Jonathan. The corner comes in the direction of Zuma. He attracts a number of players. That allows Chilwell freedom on the edge of the box. He has time to take a touch. I'm not so sure he's actually shooting at goal. I think he's just trying to fire it back into the danger area. You see there, 3 players go with Zuma. The Chilwell shot's not going in, but the touch from Norwood has given Chelsea the lead.
Norwood, oh, he's given that away. Pulisic is in here for the second. He slipped. It's saved by Ramsdale. And the chance, has it come and gone? Still alive at the moment, Pulisic. Sheffield United have numbers back now, and the opportunity is gone.
Yeah, Norwood was very, very fortunate there. It was a poor back pass on the angle, which Pulisic pounced upon. He's got away with one there. Ramsdale's done well for him.
Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, 3 men on him. They know the danger is wriggled past, and that's where he is brilliant. Blocked by the goalkeeper and popped up from the rebound. This is brilliant here. Saw the gap, shimmy through it, quick feet, lovely. Certainly Paul Hackingbottom will be Delighted with the attitude. Lundstrom with the cross, and here's a chance. Oh, it needed to go in. What an opportunity for David McGoldrick to bring Sheffield United back in the tie, and it would be deservedly so in this second half, and it's gone wide.
Well, everything was right. The work down the right-hand side, the delivery, the cross was superb. Whipped in cross. McGoldrick has to score. Anything on target, it's in the back of the net. Lundstrom delivers perfectly into the 6-yard box. McGoldrick meets it, but just doesn't get the direction or on target. What a chance. Was that the moment that could have turned the course of this tie?
He thinks so. Brought forward here by Fleck. And McGoldrick. Azpilicueta there ahead of him. He's gone beyond him through pure strength. Oh! Came off Kepa and it scrambled away. I think Kepa was claiming the ball had gone out of play. I'm not too sure it did, you know.
No, it didn't, Jonathan, you're right. Does really well along the byline, McGoldrick. Spins away from Azpilicueta. Bogle's in now. He's actually trying to score from that really, really tight angle, McGoldrick. Brilliant skill on the byline. He just tries to wind it into the far corner.
Well, they don't have a lot of time. We're hearing there'll be 3 minutes of stoppage time. Adding any second now. You might see the board go up. Here's Brewster. They need Mousse to go away and get into that penalty area in a more central position. There's the back heel to Ben Osborne. Can they get a last gasp equaliser? Oh, nearly came to McGoldrick. Chelsea a stretch. It's driven just wide by Brewster, and that would have been a story.
Jonathan, he doesn't have to smash that ball. Comes rolling back to Brewster. Just has to be intent on hitting the target. Does really well with the back heel to Osborne. Just hit the target. You don't have to smash the shot.
And some second to it. Ziyech. Here's Kovacic. Got an opportunity to kill the tie here. Chelsea. Chilwell. Havertz wants it played in early. Wasn't the best of balls, but Ziyech's there, and they've killed the tie, and they're heading to Wembley in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Ziyech makes sure. Moments after Sheffield United might have equalised heroically, Chelsea go down the other end and book the place in the semi-final of 2020-21 for Thomas Tuchel.
You just knew it. You just knew that that massive chance at one end that was passed up. They're pressing Sheffield United. The ball breaks. And Ziyech, when he goes across the front of Jagielka, and the finish is really clinical. He doesn't snatch at it, he just eases it back into the far corner. Good delivery, lovely touch, and then a clinical finish. Game, set and match, Chelsea in the semi-final.
And they're through to another semi-final, Chelsea. They're still unbeaten under him, and they still haven't conceded a goal in a long, long while now. Chelsea 2, Sheffield United 0.
It's 26 years since the blue side of Merseyside lifted silverware, and in trying to right this wrong, Everton have employed a coaching legend in Carlo Ancelotti and delved into the transfer market. Solid league form has been aligned with cup progress, but the Toffees will need every little edge they can muster against the country's form team. Manchester City have suffered just one defeat in the last 32 matches, and they're odds-on to match their unprecedented treble of domestic trophies from 2019. Commentary from Martin Tyler and Stuart Robson.
Richarlison again thinking about a shot. He's still going, and in the end it was a sort of scuff cross, but it's led to a corner. Time ticking on towards half-time, but this could be a crucial time for Everton. In by Digne again. Well, it's headed away by Zinchenko. Whether it was going in, I'm not sure, from Yerry Mina's touch on, but he thought it might have been. Zinchenko was in the right place.
That's a good flick at the near post. Nobody coming round the back. Does well, Zinchenko.
Fernandinho trying to drive forward. He's cut it back for Sterling. Oh, and it's a great save by João Virginio. Announces himself really on the FA Cup stage. Sterling thought that was in.
Well, it's a great save, isn't it? Maybe not the perfect finish from Sterling, but it was in the corner. Brilliant from Fernandinho, and there's the save.
Here's Walker. Mahrez giving that width that you spotted. Gabriel Jesus. Walker back to Mahrez. Gundogan waiting in the box. Here's Foden. It's a good hit. But not good enough to break open this FA Cup quarter-final.
Well, that was all a bit quicker. Walker breaking past a couple of challenges. Jesus playing a little 1-2. Mahrez coming infield. It just opens up for Foden. His first touch is excellent. It just opens up his body. Goes for power rather than trying to bend it, and it just goes away at the last minute. Just comes off the outside of his foot and bends away from that far post.
Here goes Laporte again. De Bruyne. Laporte turned onto the bar, but the follow-up is in from İlkay Gundogan. They've had to wait a long time, Manchester City, but will this be enough?
Well, we've been talking about it, haven't we? Laporte has been the spare player on numerous occasions and hasn't made the most of it. And suddenly, in the last 5 minutes or so, he started to come out with the ball. Look at all the space he's got to run into. He plays a nice little ball into De Bruyne, who goes past his man. And it was a good strike. I think the keeper gets a touch on it, but Gundogan once again in the right place at the right time. He's the one that anticipates, he's the one that reacts, and it's a good finish as well.
Mahrez. And here goes Kevin De Bruyne to wrap it all up, and does in the blink of an eye. But there certainly was a case for a foul in the build-up that Everton are complaining about, whether VAR will chalk this one off. Michael Oliver has seemingly given the goal.
But it was a high boot they're complaining about. Mahrez was just about to, but I think he pulled his boot away at the last minute. This is the moment. He actually pulls his foot away. He doesn't go into the face of Mina. And then the ball's played in behind by Rodri. I think Mahrez may have been offside when the ball was played, but he left it for the forward run of Kevin De Bruyne.
The goal has been given. Beautifully timed run from De Bruyne. As you say, Mahrez got out of the way, and De Bruyne, with the left foot that did so well in Hungary on Tuesday, finishes off Everton here.
Well, it's that touch there that just takes him away from Godfrey. Godfrey can't get the challenge in, and what a good finish it is. Yeah, Everton will complain. They thought it was a foul, but the check has been made. It's over. De Bruyne has just settled this tie.
Well, already through Southampton, who City beat pretty comprehensively at the Etihad Stadium just a couple of weeks ago. And of course, Manchester United are still in there as well. They play Leicester tomorrow. Chelsea are still in it. Carlo Ancelotti's old club, but his present club have been knocked out by Pep Guardiola. Great respect between the two sets of coaches. So City march on. They're into the last four again. Everton 0, Manchester City 2.
To the Vitality Stadium now. Bournemouth put poor championship form behind them to equal their best ever FA Cup run and beat Burnley at Turf Moor in the 5th round. A win that proved that on their day this is a talented team close to making FA Cup history, whilst also staying in the hunt for an instant return to the top flight. Southampton's cup progress has been the only shining light in a faltering second half of the season. Could they continue that run all the way to Wembley? Commentary comes from Steve Wilson and Matt Upson.
That's a really good ball into Walker-Peters behind, lays it square, it's an own goal. It's an own goal by the sliding Carter Vickers.
Well, it really is about this pass from Bednarek. It's absolutely fantastic, and the timing of the run of Walker-Peters is also outstanding. He gets the drop on Rico, whose body shape's all wrong, and that's really unselfish from Walker-Peters.
Is he offside? However, the video assistant referee inevitably is going to check this. David Coote is that man. It did look tight, didn't it?
Yeah, it's been ruled off.
Yeah, he's just offside, just. Here's Redmond on the ball, might open up for them here. Adams is with him, Djenepo to his left-hand side. He's found Djenepo, and Djenepo goes for goal and takes it beautifully. Moussa Djenepo for Southampton. That is a lovely finish after a very precise build-up. Redmond at the heart of it, lovely goal.
Develops on this right-hand side into Redmond, and he just holds the ball, sees the change of direction of the run. The one thing you'd say from Jack Stacey is it doesn't matter if the ball goes outside you here. You cannot allow that pass to come between you and Carter Vickers, but the movement is that good. And the finish ain't bad either. Lovely control, little bit of curl and spin on the ball. He's delighted, and he should be. It's a brilliant goal from his team.
Here's Redmond. Redmond now attacking that penalty box, attacking Cook. Redmond is round Cook and makes it 2. That's an outstanding individual goal from Nathan Redmond.
What a brilliant finish from Nathan Redmond. Really showed his class in his finishing ability. This is a real 1v1 with Steve Cook. He's always going to favour his right-hand side. Cook tries to hold him up. He shifts him onto his right. You think the angle's gone a little bit tight, but he pulls his finish out of absolutely nowhere, really. It's a superb strike from Nathan Redmond and a massive hammer blow for Bournemouth.
Diego Rico back into Arnaud Danjuma. Danjuma's cross is a decent one. Ryan Bertrand was the man flying to head clear. Here's Billing. Now Jack Wilshere got the shot away. Side netting from Jack Wilshere. That's as close as Bournemouth have come.
When I saw the net ripple, for a moment there, I thought it was inside the post. Really good reclaim of the ball from Wilshere, sliding in and winning it back, and that's not far away.
Backpedaling Carter Vickers has lost that. Armstrong, Adams, good hit! That is a man in form.
But when he is in form, Jay Adams, he really does go on a hot streak, and this is one of them. I think Bournemouth have a little bit of a complaint of a handball here as he just bounces into Carter Vickers there. Does the ball strike Adams on his left arm?
Actually, we question whether Armstrong isn't offside as well when it comes to him. I think given it comes off Adams.
It's a tough call, even with VAR.
Well, there's a lot to look at. And it's offside. That's why the goal has been ruled out, not for the handball. It is offside. It's still 2. That's Begovic. Stacey. That's given away. It's Ward-Prowse. Here's Redmond, can feed Adams. Instead, it's Armstrong. It's hit the post. Redmond, yes. 3-0. That's a really good finish by Redmond.
Well, it's all their own making here. Bournemouth, Jack Stacey receives the ball. That's a risky pass. Ward-Prowse reads it brilliant, though, I have to say. It's a nice set onto Armstrong. That's a good strike with his left foot, but that control from Nathan Redmond, really impressive as the ball fires back off the post. But that's a lovely stroked ball into the corner. Not an easy skill when it's coming back at you. You have to think fast, be really controlled. Nathan Redmond certainly was that.
Here's Armstrong. Good run by Armstrong, this. Excellent run, he's still going. Tries to find Redmond, who just misses. Well, I must admit, I thought that was going to be his hat-trick.
Great driving run. Very Stuart Armstrong, this, just driving at the players. Wilshere can't get near him. Mepham has a go. Shrugs them all off. Carter Vickers comes out really unconvincingly to win the ball. The composure there is absolutely spot on from Redmond. You know exactly what he's trying to do. He just cannot hit the target.
Well, Bournemouth had only ever reached the quarter-finals of the FA Cup once before in their history. Their cup run ends in 2021, as it did in 1957 at the last 8 stage. It was, in the end, a fairly comfortable progression for Southampton. They're through to the last 4. Bournemouth 0, Southampton 3.
So our semi-finalists are all confirmed. Southampton breezed past Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium with 3 unanswered goals. Manchester City left it late but eventually scored twice at Goodison Park. Chelsea held on at home to Sheffield United for a 4th semi-final place in 5 seasons. And Leicester were worthy conquerors of Manchester United. In their first semi-final since 1982, Leicester will meet Southampton, while the draw also paired the informed duo of Chelsea and Manchester City. The games will take place over the weekend of the 17th and 18th of April. So it's congratulations to the Foxes, the Blues, the Citizens and the Saints, who are all heading to Wembley next month. We'll see you then.